Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late January, moving into early February 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the Piscean collective out there. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. We're getting very close to Pisces season, only a few weeks away, right? Let's shuffle it up and see what we got, my guys. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll see what's up with the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Pisces. Late January, moving into early February. What's happening with my friends? Please, my God, Spirit team, talk to me. There we go. Thank you. Okay. So you might be laying low here, my friends. We have this beautiful individual. It looks like she's in a pond or a lake. She's surrounded by the swans. So I was getting this for some earth signs and a couple of other signs with different cards, and I'm picking it up for you as well. You might be laying low, or this could be someone you're connected to that's laying low, but it's also so beautiful. There's a lot of layers to the card. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the January subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this card a little bit. So aesthetically, like I was saying, we see this woman, she's in a pond or a lake, kind of camouflaged in with the surroundings and the bird. So first and foremost, this is a very beautiful card. For some Pisceans, you might be doing something aesthetically, whether it's changing your looks or just being extra particular about your looks. You might be changing your wardrobe, your hair, whatever it might be. This is a big card of beauty and confidence. Maybe someone's looking at you like this, like, well, all right, Pisces, you're looking good, right? Maybe there's someone you're admiring a little bit when this card is here. 'Tis the season, right? But I like the energy of this card. But a big thing, the fact that this woman is trying to blend in with her surroundings, is somebody literally trying to lay low. So for a lot of Pisceans in this time, you might not be trying to cause any waves, right? You might, leave me over here. I'm good. I don't want any problems. You might be in a little bit of a hermit mode, or just trying to lay low, right? Like your BS-o-meter, you might not have much room in it. Like, okay, I don't want any BS. Or this could just be someone that doesn't want to cause waves with you as well, laying back. So we're just going to put her down right over there. Let's get into tarot now. And I always say this first card here, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. Let's see. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness. So let's shuffle it up one time for the Pisceans. What do you got for us, my guides? Talk to me. What's up with Pisces here? And yeah, while we get the deck shuffled up and ready, let's talk about last week's reading. It was omen after omen after omen last week. The reading was literally titled A Serious Omen, and there were multiple signs showing up within the reading itself. There were repeating numbers. We had the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card, and the heavy message I was picking up last week was Spirit literally telling us Pisceans, like, hey, pay attention, right? Spirit could be trying to talk to you. Pay attention to the signs, the dreams, whatever they might be. And that energy could still bleed over for the coming days and weeks, so keep that in mind. Watch the universe around you. But yeah, we're going to see what's up this week, my friends. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. So let's get it going here. 3 for Pisces. Start us off and build this reading out. What's going on for my friends? Thank you. Magician, beautiful. So another card that's universal and spiritual. So yeah, once again, the energy from last week is still holding over a little bit with this Magician. Beautiful card of manifesting and creating. Love it. Okay, 9 of Cups, Pisces. Lovely. Very happy and content. We have our friend John Travolta chilling out with all of his cups. Let's get one more, and then we'll really get it going here. I'm going to try to stay as even-keeled as possible. Okay, Strength, Pisces. This is a good energy I'm feeling so far. Now, you do know that when we clarified, it could take a little bit of a left, but what I'm picking up and feeling here, and notice, both of these, we'll talk about it, all right? I'm already picking up so much. But yeah, let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into the juicy, intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance, you already saw me picking up a whole bunch of things. I'm like zeroed in at this spread. We have 2 extremely powerful major arcana. We have water element in the center, which is something you are very much comfortable with. We're comfortable with it, right? But I was literally just about to point out, notice with the Magician, what does he have over his head? An infinity symbol. What does the Strength card have? An infinity symbol. So this powerful, spiritual, universal, source-based energy is still lingering around the Pisceans. So that tells me it doesn't matter whether you're having a really rough time, a really good time, a neutral time. There are so many possibilities. Spirit is on your side. Regardless of what shows up when we start clarifying, Spirit is on your side, right? They've got your back. So let's go through one by one and really start to piece this out. Position number one, we have the Magician. So one of the cards that represents Pisces in the tarot deck is the High Priestess. The Magician is the divine masculine counterpart to the High Priestess. So a lot of the things with the High Priestess are the same with the Magician. Deep interest in spirituality, deep interest in ritual. The Magician is an energetic conduit. The Magician is the master of all elements. Notice there's the swords, the pentacles, the wands, the cups. This card could represent control, but at the same time, it's extremely powerful spiritual energy, and it's manifesting. So just know in this time, you could be creating beautiful things, or your powers of manifesting could be extra heightened in this time. But I know, since I'm part of the collective myself, us Pisceans, we do lean into the spiritual realms naturally. It could be heightened up even more in this time when we have this Magician. Now, the only problem or challenge that we see with this Magician is, once again, he could represent control. Okay, so someone who's trying to control too much, a micromanager. Those are things that you want to watch out for. Maybe you just want to be in control of your own life, which is a beautiful thing. Moving to the center, we have our friend John Travolta chilling there with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you see him there, he's happy, he's super inviting. This is a card of wish fulfillment. This is a card of happiness. So when I see it, I think of wins and victories, whether they're monetary, whether they're relationships. This is a super content, happy, wish come true type of energy. This is a card that is sharing and welcoming. So you might be extra warm and fuzzy in this time, or somebody could turn that way towards you, right? If you've been dealing with someone, they're a little cold, little distant, this could be them starting to open up a little bit. Now, one thing I do say with this Nine of Cups, the challenge of it could be someone that's overindulging a little bit. So make sure you're not overindulging in the material world a little too much. And also, don't let anyone take advantage of your kindness when this card is here, because that's a challenge with this. But overall, this is just beautiful happiness. And when we have it next to a card like the Magician and the Strength card, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, Pisces. Seriously. So let's get them lined up here and keep moving forward, because on the back end, if he'll ever get straightened out, we got the Strength card. Now, for a portion of you, you might just be connected to Leo. This is an angelic universal type of energy as well. Notice the infinity symbol, we already spoke about it. And if you're not connected to Leo, I see this card, I think of how someone is internally. This is a card of internal strength. It's not physical muscle, physical brawn, or anything like that. This is someone's strength of character, how they are as a person. Now, a challenge that I see with this card, you might be being tested from Spirit. That's a big possibility. So just know that Spirit might throw some tests your way to see how you respond to it. But generally, this is somebody that's fighting demons with love as opposed to brute force. So for a lot of Pisceans in this time, you can overcome a lot of big hurdles that you've been experiencing. And when we link it with all this manifestation, this universal energy, this welcoming Nine of Cups energy, any problematic areas that you may have been dealing with could alleviate in a huge, huge way. So I want to dive deeper on all this. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for my Piscean people. Let's see what we got. I'm excited about this reading. I hope it doesn't take a left. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Magician here. Let's see what's up. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Pisces, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Magician time. What's happening? What is that Magician here? All right, the deck is being specific. I like when the message is specific. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We have the Fool card. Pisces, something huge is coming. Something massive is incoming here. The Fool could represent Aries. Maybe some of you are on that cusp of Aries. I know I have some Aries placements myself. But the Fool is all about new journeys, new beginnings, new things coming into your life. Okay, and I love it. Like, you might be about to start a very new cycle of life, whether it is spiritually, physically, whether it's with work or relationships. The Fool is a beautiful card. Now, I will say this. The Fool, there could be warnings with it against spontaneity or the unexpected, for sure, because the Fool is just, jovial, happy-go-lucky, and it does things on a whim. When I see it under a card like this Magician, it's already our first win. And this could possibly line up to a reading where it's like win after win after win. I don't want to go too far ahead, but this is looking really, really good. I love the Fool card because it is the first. It's an initiation type of energy where someone's taking the first step. They're making a move. They're taking action. So underneath this Magician, just know, manifest, manifest, manifest in this time. Now, it's not just you thinking about something and hoping it's going to come in. Make action, right? If you want to manifest it, you got to take the proper steps and meet the universe halfway. So Spirit could literally be saying this, like, if you want it, chase it. If you want it, chase it down. Nothing wrong with that. But once again, I'm already picking up our first massive win, massive energy here, and it's coming in. So I want to keep moving over to the Nine of Cups. Love that. Don't want to overcomplicate it. It is what it is. Just know any new endeavors or new cycles you're moving into are highly favored, Pisces. So let's go in on that Nine of Cups. Why is that Nine of Cups here? Thank you. Beautiful. I mean, we're getting all the heavy hitters here. We have the Lovers in the upright here, Pisces. Gemini energy. Okay, so we're picking up a few different signs of the zodiac here. It's all good. Now, the Lovers, aside from its, actual connotation of like it could represent someone that you're romantically connected with, doesn't always have to be. I see this as a multifaceted card. The Lovers depicts the Archangel Raphael on it. Archangel Raphael deals with healing. So when I see it under the Nine of Cups, for a lot of Pisceans, if you are going through a healing process, if you're trying to heal yourself, heal your heart, heal your body, heal wounds that you've had for many years, that's possible when the Lover shows up. Remember, it's not just about romance. Sometimes it could represent choice, this card as well, making the right move, making the right choice. So for a lot of you, if you're about to make a decision or a jump or a leap, you're going to make the right one. The Lovers under the Nine of Cups, intuitively, I'm just feeling a harmonious energy with your circle and those around you. It's specifically a very strong soul bond. Notice this, we're having repeat symbolism because we have the infinity symbols up there. Both of these cards have the sun, right? The sun is one of the most powerful, beautiful symbols in the entire tarot. Once again, it is universal energy. So for a lot of you, you might really start moving on your life's purpose, your life's path in this time. This is absolutely beautiful. So once again, we're seeing win after win. Let's see how strength holds up. But this just feels massive. Like this is almost like life-changing. And I don't always speak in terms like that, right? You know, this is just a week-to-week type of reading. But for a lot of you, manifest what you want in this time, for sure. I know I've said that before in the past. Believe me, this time, with the energies I'm seeing, the energies I'm feeling, for a lot of you, making the right choices, making the right moves, things are going to improve. It's all over the reading. It's all over the place. And I feel very strong about this. Let's keep moving over to the Strength card. And then we'll do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow. So, I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to title this reading at this point because it's like win after win and it's in multiple areas and it's universal. It's just so powerful, this energy. So if you've made it to this point, thank you. It's a beautiful reading, beautiful energy around you. So let's go in on Strength. And if you're cross-watching for a Pisces, if you're having issues and you're cross-watching for a Pisces, now could be a very good time to mend things with them, if that's something you want to do. Okay, so let's go in on the Strength card. Why is Strength here? Thank you. Beautiful. Angelic, we have the Temperance card in the upright. Someone's patience is about to be rewarded here. My friends, notice we have another Archangel. So once again, we have all the repeating stuff like we saw last week. Remember I said last week's reading was a serious omen? How many more omens can we stack into one reading with the infinity symbols, the double suns, the double archangels, with the Nine of Cups? Like Pisces, I've said this to you before, like maybe months and months ago, best reading hands down. Best reading hands down I've done for you. Now, we have all the fire signs here, right? We have Aries, we have Leo, we have Sagittarius now with the Gemini lurking up there. Temperance is all about patience, right? It's a card of creation. And when I see strength with patience and temperance, it is Spirit saying to me that your patience will be rewarded in one way or another. So just like I was feeling a little earlier, it's been nothing but win after win after win. Initiate things, manifest things, initiate them, take action. In the center, the connections around you starting to smooth out, get better, people being nicer to you and opening up. On the back end, patience being rewarded, blessings coming down. Pisces, this is just by far the best reading in the whole entire zodiac this week. I'm almost floored, and it makes me extra happy to be a Pisces, right? If you're a regular watcher, you know when there's a rough reading, I keep it legit, right? If there were rough energies and rough feelings, I would tell you. But there's like, and I don't want to be too airy with the energy, but there's no negativity in this spread. None. I'm not picking up any hints of negativity here. Doesn't mean you might not be going through a difficult time or a trying time, but look, we have healing. We have energetic protection. We have source energy. We have the sun. And everything's here, Pisces. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Massive energy. For a lot of you, you could really bring some beautiful things in. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Magician with the Fool card. Initiate things, take action, manifest your life and manifest what you want. Extremely powerful. Move into the center. We have the 9 of Cups with the Lovers. Now could be a great time for healing any old wounds, whether it's between you and other individuals or things within yourself. Everything's looking up here, my friends, if you just continue to take action. We got win after win after win, stacking them up. Onto the back end, we have the Strength card with Temperance in the upright. I feel someone's patience being rewarded, diligence being rewarded, blessings from the universe. And this is just absolutely beautiful. Please take a screenshot of this spread, my friends. I know I'm gonna. Let's get a shadow card for you. Love this reading. Let's see what's in the shadows for Pisces this week. Guides and Spirit team. And yes, my friends, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see just yet. Doesn't always have to be a challenge. It might be along the same lines as we saw within this week's reading. So let's get you your shadow card. Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. Obviously, no pressure, but it's a beautiful way to support the channel. And I have much love and appreciation for all my channel members. Let's get you one shadow card here. What do we got? I mean, I'm going to be sad to remove these cards off the board. They're so nice. I mean, even your shadow card's good this week, Pisces. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the shadows. Card of golden opportunities. And of course, I could read in a warning to this card. For some of you, this could be a financial positive omen that there could be a level up or a great opportunity or offer coming in for you. The fact that it's a shadow card, it could be an unexpected or a surprising offer that you didn't quite see coming. So this could be an extremely positive card. At the same time, I would say do your due diligence. Like if people approach you, if opportunities do pop up, do your due diligence. Don't just jump right into things, because the Ace of Pentacles in the shadows could sometimes represent false opportunities or false starts. I don't want to fully go that route because I'm not feeling it completely. Just whatever things pop up for you, do your due diligence and everything will be okay. Lovely reading from front to back, Pisces. That's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the January subscriber surprise. For the January subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls tarot deck. It's one of my favorite new decks out there. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments what are one of your biggest goals for this year that we just entered into. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you again soon.